Miss.
Afternoon, Miss.
Okay, we will start the teacher evaluation. The first subject is about math.
Huh?
Math.
Comment. Okay.
You can start from hot question, Miss.
So,
Just skip the multiply.
okay, this. Okay, Lara is preparing a recipe using measuring spoon. She has only a half tablespoon and a quarter teaspoon. The recipe requires 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of salt. Rewrite the recipe using only the spoon Lara has, half tablespoon and quarter teaspoon, and then show how you use the equivalent fractions to find the correct number of the scope. So for this answer, rewrite the recipe. So the recipe is we have to make it 1/2 two times. So we make it 2 times, and this 1/4 we have to make it in 2 times. So to make the equivalent, so 1/2 plus 1/2 it become 2/2. This is equal with 1 tablespoon, and then this 1/4, and then we make it. This 1/4. So we make it 4 times. So 1/time. So we can make it 4 times. We can make 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. It becomes 4/4. So it's equal 1 teaspoon of salt. Number 2, Ali has half of pizza. Budi has 2/4 of the same pizzas, the same size pizza. Do they have the same amount? Yes, they have the same amount. So draw a picture to show your answer. Okay, this is the look of this 1/2, and this is, okay, we split into 4. This is 2/4 like this. And then number 3. Yes, this is number 3 for Apolia. A recipe needs half teaspoon of salt. You only have quarter teaspoon. How many quarter teaspoon do you need? And then show your answer using fraction. Explain in simple word. So we need 2 half teaspoon here. So we need 2 half teaspoon. Okay, sorry. This is how many. The question is how many quarter teaspoon do you need? Okay, so show your answer using the fractions. A recipe need 1/teaspoon of salt. You only have 1 teaspoon. Okay, so you can make it in 2 times. So you make this 1/4 for 2 times. So it becomes 2/4. So same like 1/2 like this. Okay, so this simple word. So we can make this 1/4 for 2 times. So it becomes 2/4. Okay, Miss?
Okay, Miss.
Next number, 3 students, Ani, Budi, and Citra eat cakes for the same size. Ani eats 1/3 of the cake, and then Budi eats 2/6 of the cake, and Citra eats 3/8 of the cake. So who eat the largest amount of cakes? And then the fraction from the smallest to largest, explain your answer. So the ones that eat the largest amount of cake is Citra. 3/8 of cakes, and arrange the fraction from the smallest, the smallest. So it should be from 1/3 and then 2/6, and after that 3/8.
3/8.
Yes, the largest.
Wait, Miss. So who eats the largest amount? Part A, Miss.
Who is the largest amount of cake? This mean is Citra.
Citra.
Citra eat the largest amount of cake.
Okay, Miss.
Number next, this ribbon of equal length are given. Rina uses 2/5 of a red ribbon. Sari uses 3/10 of a blue ribbon, and Denny use 1/2 of a green ribbon. Okay, who uses the greatest length of ribbon? The answer is Denny. Denny uses 1/2 or half of a green ribbon. Arrange the fraction from the smallest to the largest. So from the smallest to largest, students maybe will be confused to answer these questions. So, for example, like 2/5 and then 3/10 and then 1/2. So they cannot understand how to know which fraction will be the smallest from the greatest. So I make it this the determiner since.
Makes sense.
So this one is 3/10. So later this one we make it become 10. So we must multiply it by 2. So it become 10. This is by 10. So it become, and then this we multiplied by 5 become 10. This by 5 become 10. Now after this, students will know, will guess which one is the largest, because this one is the largest. So this one will be the largest one, the first, and the first the largest, the second the third. If we have to arrange from the smallest, so this one is the smallest first, the second, the third.
Okay, Miss. Now we turn to science, Miss.
Science. This from
hot question, Miss. Okay, fill the blanks.
Okay, fill the blanks. Okay. Fossils are remains of plants and animals, or animals and plants seems like that lived millions of years ago. Fossils are formed in hard materials that become fossils are formed in soft materials that become hard, and then over time fossils belong to something that was once alive. Number one, can a footprint in mud become a fossil, but a footprint on a hard floor cannot? Yes, a footprint in mud can become a fossil because fossil is formed. Fossils form not only from the trees or the remains of the plants or animals that stuck or trapped in the rocks, but also the fossils can be formed from the impressions of them. So it seems like when the animals footprints on a soft soil like mud or like snow, they will leave the mark. So this mark will turn to be hardened. So it also can become, their footprint can become fossils too. But the footprint on the hard floors cannot become fossils because the floor is the hard material. So the footprint of the plants will not stuck on the hard materials like this. And then B, how can fossils help scientists know about animals that live long ago? So fossils help the scientists to know about the animals that have lived a million years ago. The fossils help the scientists to know how do they look, and then what they eat, and then how they live, and then how they move. So fossils help the scientists many things about the animals and plants that live in a million years ago. Number two, why do small animals get trapped in resin? So some animals get trapped in resin, for example, like insects. This because of the resin is a sticky, have a sticky substance, where the sticky substance will once the insects get pass through the sticky substance, they will get trapped from the resins. So that's why the resins cannot move. The insect cannot move. So the animals that trapped in resins will become hardened, and it also turns to be fossils as well. And then what might happen if the resins did not harden over the time? So if the resins did not harden over the time, the animals cannot be preserved. So the scientists cannot know about, or cannot know or study about how the animals live last time.
Number three, Miss.
Number three, why do scientists study fossils? And name two things we can learn about plants and animals by looking at their fossils. Okay. The scientists study about fossils because scientists want to know about how animals and the plants that live million years ago live. How they walk, how they eat, how they survive, okay, in this earth, and then how they move, and then Yeah, this also the name two things we can learn about the plants and animals by looking at the fossils. Okay, by looking at fossils, we can know that how about the size of the animals, about the shape of the animals, and about, for example, about the impression. We can know about how big their pit as well. Can a fossils be just an impression? Yes, the fossils can be just an impression. How can impression be formed from an animal? So impressions can be formed from animals, so it also can be called as fossils. So for example, like this, there is an animals, and the animals leave the footprints on a soft surface, like for example, like mud or soil or the snow. They will leave their footprints, and over the time, their footprints will tend to be hardened, and after that, it will be like rocks. So this is the way how the impression can be formed from the animal. Number 5, do you think that animals that has become fossils still alive? No, the animals that has become fossils, they are not alive. What's your reason to support? Okay. To get the answer, to get the reasons, this we know that fossils is the trace or the remains of the animals of the plant or the plants that lived a long time ago. So, or examples like a million years ago. So it means that there is no longer animals or plants live until right now. So when the animals or the plants that is not longer exist doesn't exist no longer until right now. So it means that they can called as fossils.
Okay, Miss. I have a question from a book actually. So the question is, what can you tell about an animal or a plant by looking at its fossil?
Okay, so when you look at the fossils, we can uh, know about the size. For example, we look at the footprint of the animals. We can know their size of their footprint, and then we can know also, for example, how big they are, the size, and then their shape. Is it a circle or triangle or rectangle, something like this?
Okay, only that, Miss. Can I referring to math, Miss?
Math already, matematika.
Oh yeah, mathematica.
This is from Hodge too.
Yes, Miss.
Oke,
Yeah, Miss.
berikut adalah data nilai ujian akhir pelajaran matematika kelas 3 yang tercatat. Susunlah tabel atas menggunakan tools. Oke, jadi kita susun toolsnya seperti berikut. Pertanyaannya, kata Miss Julia, nilai yang kurang dari 70 harus mengikuti remedial. Berapa banyak siswa yang mengikuti remedial? Tuliskan menggunakan tulis. Oke, berarti yang kurang dari 70, berarti tadi ada 60 dan 65. Yang 60 siswa itu ada 4 orang, yang 65 ada 3 orang. Berarti 7 siswa yang harus mengikuti remedial. Jika menuliskan menggunakan tulis, kita bisa menuliskan seperti ini. 7 berarti 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seperti ini. Lalu berikutnya, jika nilai dibagi menjadi 2 kelompok, yang rendah di bawah 70, tinggi di atas 80. Berapa banyak setiap siswa di setiap kelompok, berapa jumlah seluruh siswa yang mengikuti ujian matematika. Jadi untuk nilai yang di bawah 70, yang rendah di bawah 70 tadi ada 7, yaitu nilai 60 dan 65. Yang di atas 80 itu ada Di atas 80 itu ada 4, yaitu 93 orang dan 5 1 orang, ada 4. Jadi jika dikelompokkan seperti ini. Yang mendapatkan nilai di bawah 70 ada 7, yang mendapatkan di atas 80 ada 4. Lalu berapa jumlah seluruh siswa yang mengikuti ujian matematika? Jadi dari data sini yang mengikuti ujian matematika ada, dihitung dulu. 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 11, 11 tambah 5, 16, 20, 21, 22, 25 yang mengikuti ujian.
Ini soalnya dari mana, Miss?
Dari sini, Miss. Ini kan soalnya Nih, jawablah pertanyaan nomor 1 sampai 5 berdasarkan data berikut. Dari sini datanya, lalu disusun dalam bentuk tabel menggunakan turus. Lalu pertanyaannya,
Karena memang iya pertanyaannya Miss di answer question juga answer key juga nggak ada pertanyaannya Miss. Jadi di sini hanya dibuat berikut adalah data nilai itulah tadi datanya kemudian susunlah tabel di atas hanya sampai menyusun Miss.
susunlah.
Susunlah tabel di atas menggunakan turus.
Iya, nanti kan siswa menyusun tabelnya menggunakan turus.
Kemudian soal yang baru Miss jelaskan di mana dibuat Miss? Yang nilai paling rendah, yang nilai kurang dari 70 sama nilai dari lebih dari 80 itu.
Ini tanggal 24. Enggak ada di situ.
Tidak ada Miss.
Jadi
Di
nomor
answer
2,
key.
nomor 2 jawabannya apa? Maksudnya soalnya sama. Soalnya sama.
Jika misalnya Oke Miss, I got it Miss.
Iya, sama.
Sama Miss. Berarti memang untuk jawaban 2, 3 dan selanjutnya itu berdasarkan
Soal
satu.
ini.
soal nomor 1 Miss.
Iya, data yang ada di atas.
Baik Miss. Untuk nomor 2 mereka membuat turus kembali gitu kan Miss?
Nomor 2.
Iya
Yang
mereka.
nomor 2 mereka tulis dulu tadi angkanya 7, lalu mereka tulis turusnya.
Baik Miss. Nomor 3.
Tadi nomor 3 dikelompokkan berapa banyak siswa yang di bawah 70 dan di atas 80.
Baik Miss.
Tadi yang di atas 70 ada 4 orang 360, ada 3 orang 65, berarti 7. Lalu
Baik,
yang di
Miss.
atas 80 itu ada 90 sama 95 ada 4.
Sekarang nomor 4 Miss.
Nomor 4.
Iya Miss.
Jika satu siswa mendapatkan nilai 60 dan nilainya menjadi 75, apakah nilai 75 masih menjadi nilai paling banyak? Ya. Jadi jika satu siswa aja diambil tadi, nilainya 60 menjadi 75, pasti nilai 70 makin bertambah. Yang di awalnya tadi yang nilai 70 yang nilainya 75 tadi ada 5 orang. Jadi kalau diambil 1, jadi ditambah berat 1 berarti jadi 6. Lalu jika seluruh siswa dengan nilai 85 memperbaiki nilai menjadi 90, berapa banyak siswa mendapatkan nilai 90? Jadi dari data di atas juga, yang nilai 90 tadi ada 3 orang. 3 orang. Jadi kalau misal yang nilai tadi 85 diperbaiki menjadi 90, jadi nilai 95 akan bertambah menjadi 4 orang. Seperti itu. Oke, nomor 5. Agar semua siswa lulus, nilai minimal itu adalah 70. Berapa siswa harus mengikuti remedial? Jadi tadi kalau nilai 70 minimal, jadi yang harus mengikuti remedial tadi ada 7 siswa yang nilainya 60 dan 65. Lalu berapa banyak siswa yang lulus tanpa harus mengikuti remedial? Tadi jumlah seluruh siswanya ada 25. Jadi karena tadi yang ikut remedial ada 7, jadi kita kurangkan. 25 kurang 7 18. Seperti itu. Sudah?
Sudah Miss. Di buku sudah ada dibahas untuk pertanyaan mengenai Bapak Beni yang mempunyai pohon durian.
Di mana di buku sudah ada?
Di sini pertanyaan ada lagi Bu untuk mengenai
Obis tanya.
iya Bu, cara mengerjakannya Bu, cara menjelaskannya kepada siswa.
Oke, jadi di situ kan pertanyaannya Pak Beni memiliki satu buah pohon durian yang telah berbuah 93 buah ya.
Iya, 63
Nah,
buah.
jadi hari pertama itu dia berbuah 1, ya kan?
Iya,
Yang hari kedua kelipatannya ya, 2 kali dari
2
hari
kali
pertama.
dari
Jadi situ siswa disuruh membuat sebuah tabel. Oke, jadi mereka buat tabel, lalu dibuat dalam bentuk hari. Di sini berarti hari panennya tadi, lalu di sini banyaknya. Hari pertama tadi hari pertama yaitu ada 1 yang berbuah. Lalu hari kedua itu katanya 2 kali dari hari pertama. Berarti kita kalikan. 2 dikali 1 berarti 2. Hari ketiga katanya 2 kali lagi dari hari kedua. Ya kan, Miss? Berarti 2 dikali 2 menjadi 4 seperti itu dan seterusnya. Hari keempat juga seperti itu. Jadi dikali 2 lagi, 4 dikali 2 8. 16, untuk hari kelima 16 lagi.
Jangkauannya, Bu? Jangkauannya, Miss. Sorry, Miss.
Jangkauannya. Jadi kalau untuk mencari jangkauan kan di situ kan tidak jelaskan dari siswa menjawab pertanyaan itu dari hari keberapa sampai hari keberapa kan di situ. Kalau tadi saya suruh siswa mengerjakan dari 1 sampai 6 hari.
Sampai 6 hari.
Iya. Jadi kalau sampai 6 hari 5, 6. Jadi ini kali 2 menjadi 16. Kali 2 berarti menjadi 32. Nah, untuk mencari jangkauan, siswa bisa mengulangkan yang paling banyak panen atau berbuah dikurang paling sedikit. Jadi 32 kurang 32 kurang 1 berarti 31.
Baik, Miss. Now we turn to book, Miss.
Book.
Yes, Miss. Please explain about.
I have to show the book.
I think yes, Miss. Okay, Miss. So the book is about science. Please explain about. So this
So
week
this is continue.
learn about fossil, right?
Yeah, we learn about fossils.
And also about rocks.
About
Rocks already.
already we'll learn about fossils. We also have the science project for next week. And okay, so for this week we'll learn about this. We still talk about fossils, but here is the fossil that is formed from the footprint of the animals. So this is the example of the footprint of the dinosaurs. This footprint can be formed from the soil or the soft soil. So the animals will leave their footprints on a soft surface like the mud, snow, or sand. And after that, over the times, this mud will harden, and after that, it will be like the rock. So this footprint of these animals can be called as fossils as well. And we also learned about this, why do scientists study the fossils? So from these explanations, we know that scientists study fossils to know about how the animals that lived a long time ago or million years ago survived in this earth. How they look, how they move, and then what they eat. And also they want to know how the fossils live. So fossils will help the scientists to find out how they look, eat, and how they move. And we also learn about these resins. So here is the sample of the fossils from a dragonfly that trapped in a hardened resin. So resin comes from the tree. So this is the sticky substance from the tree, and this is a liquid, it's like liquid, but it's like a liquid. And then when the small animals or insects get trapped into the sticky substances, they cannot move, and after that they will get trapped, and over the time this resin can harden, and it will be like the rock. It becomes hard. So this also can be called as the fossils. This also one of the way how the fossils form.
Okay, Miss. So you will explain to the student about the resins and also about the footprint.
And yes, the impression or the footprints about why the scientists need to identify or explore about the fossils.
How about the STEM project, Miss? Have you sent the script to the?
Yes, we have sent the script for the students, and I have also asked them to watch the video that relates with this. So the students will do a fossil dough. They will make the fossil dough with some materials like salt and then flour and water. They will use the materials by making it become dough first. They will make it, and after that they will pour with the salt water, and after that it will form to be like a dough, and after that they will flatten it, and after this they will put the maybe the dinosaurs toys, and then they will put on the surface of the dough, and they wait for maybe 1 minute, and after that they will take it out from the dough, and then after that they will see the result in maybe 3 or 4 days. This dough must be put in under the sun, or we have to dry it. So after that we will show the result, where the result is the dough will be like the fossils. It will hard, and you can see the impressions of the animals that we have put before, like this. I don't do this experiment in the class because the time is not enough. So we also have our LP. Based on our LP, this should be done next week, right? So we don't have any preparations, but I have shown the students about how will the project will be held later, and along with the step and the script as well.
Next is vocabulary list, Miss. Okay, vocabulary list for science, Miss. 21st April, right?
No, 20.
Yeah, okay. Impression.
Impression is a mark left by something on the surface. This is like the mark that is left by the animals when they walk on a soft surface like mud, snow, salt. So they left their print. So this is called as impression.
Extinct.
Extinct is no longer alive anymore, or we can say all have died. So extinct seems like the dinosaurs, where it has extinct, and there is no dinosaurs anymore in the world. So they only live once in this world.
Equivalent fraction method.
Equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction is the fraction that has the same value size. This is the. It seems like when I have 1/2 pizza with my friends, where my friend have 2/4 pizza. We have different fraction, but we have the same amount of it.
Compare fraction.
Compare fraction is checks which fractions bigger. This is compare. This is the activity where you check where is the fraction that is bigger or smaller, bigger and smaller. Yeah. So for example, like we make it like 1/2 and 1/2. For example, like 2/4. So the bigger one is 1/2, like this.
Order fraction.
Order fraction is arrange the fractions smaller, so it can be called as the activity where you arrange the fraction when they are a set of fraction. So you have to you arrange it. It can be from the smallest to the biggest, or from the biggest to the smallest, like this.
Okay, thank you, Miss, for your explanation.